Oh no. Whoops. Hey, Nia. Come on, man. What are you doing? Always gotta cheat. I'm glad it's a long song. You still gonna cheat? Okay. And you still gonna do it? Alrighty, y'all. Welcome to the show. Let me stop this. That's one of my homemade creations. Let me see. Okay, now stop. Go to this one, and I want y'all to see the different colors. We have more than one color. I want y'all to see we have more than one color. If y'all look at y'all screen, y'all see two Paselec bikes on your screen. They are absolutely gorgeous. These two bikes are absolutely gorgeous. Well, the bikes look similar. You might be saying to yourself, Minister Brother Derrick, what makes one more special than the other? Well, features. The one on the left is the budget version. The one on the right is the Cadillac Escalade. It's the Maserati. It's the Lamborghini. But both bikes look so similar. Yes, they do. They both look classy. Yes, they do. They don't look like e-bikes. No, they don't. That's what makes them special. What also makes them special, they both have 13 amp hour batteries. That means they will outrun most e-bikes you see in that class that are 10.4 or 11 something or 12 something. But we talking about the under $13.99 class. You're not going to find an e-bike that's going to have these features and this big battery on it. Now, I negotiated a deal because I got disappointed. They were sold out of the GS9s, the one on the left. They have a hard time keeping them in stock. But for the past 5 weeks, I've had a code that will get you that bike for $12.99. That code expired, but I was able to get a new code, but I couldn't get them to do $12.99. So I apologize to y'all. I could not get them to do $12.99. These bikes are selling like hotcakes, and they selling them for $1,700 on the website. They selling them for 15 something on Amazon. But I was able to get $13.99. The bike on the left, they wanted me to sell this bike for $10.99. That's what it is on their website. I told them they lost their mind. Please give me a code. Give me something, 9 something. The 13-hour amp battery. You will find no bike under $1,000 that's going to give you a 13 amp hour battery. But this is e-bike life with Brother Derrick. Okay? This is the minister here. I'm about getting deals. I got you the bike on the left. You can get it for $9.49 with that 13-hour battery. If you can find me a bike that looks this good, that got this many features, that's $9.49 with a 13 amp hour battery, you let me know. Let me know, because I'll feature it. I'll promote it. You let me know where there's a bike of this quality, with this look, with this style, that doesn't even look like an e-bike. They got a 13 amp hour battery. Come talk to me. Because I can name some company names, but when I do, y'all get mad, so we're not going to do it. But I can name you. I can guarantee you, everybody that you name, it's going to be something wrong. They not going to have something. But this right now, for $9.49 with a 13 amp hour battery, can't nobody beat it. Can't nobody beat it. They had a mistake on the website because I might not have picked it out. But the website said that it had a suspension seat post. And this version doesn't have it. So I'm kind of disappointed. But a battery for this e-bike is $349 on Amazon. The bike costs $949. The battery is a third of the bike. They basically giving you the battery for free. A 13 amp hour battery. Let that marinate. The battery costs $349. I'm selling you the bike for $949. They basically giving you the battery for free. Because you can't find a 13 amp hour battery on a motor that can peak up to 800 watts. It's going to have 7-speed gearing system. It has an updated display, front and back lights. It has a 7-speed shifter, mechanical brakes. Under $1,000 with a 13 amp hour battery. And it looks like this. That's a bad mama jama. That don't look like an e-bike. That looks like a regular mountain bike you see at Dick's Sporting Goods or sitting on a rack at Walmart. Those of you that like to go to trails and they got them security guards out there clocking you, they ain't gonna pay you no mind with this bike. With either one of them, they don't look like e-bikes. They do not look like e-bikes. They look like regular mountain bikes. The police ain't going to be clocking your speed when you ride by because it does not look like an e-bike. They're not going to pay you no mind. They're going to say, wow, what a pretty mountain bike. You'll be able to take this to your school, be able to take this to the hospital. I can't wait for my GS9 to get here. I don't know what the holdup is, but I've been waiting on it. When it get here, ooh, child, things are going to be easier because I'm taking it right up in the hospital, just like I take my PX5. They're going to say, wow, where you get that from? I'm going to say, hey, I sell bikes now. And they gave me one to test out for the people. And that's what I'm going to do. So you got the budget on the left. You got the upgrade on the right. Now, most companies don't know what an upgrade is. So I'm going to show you. I told you what the G9 has. And I told you that 13 amp hour battery at $949, that's a steal right there. But for it to be that lightweight, for it to have that body, them 27.5-inch tires, 2.8 inches wide. Guess what? It's only $949. But if you got a couple extra dollars and you want the upgrade, you want the best, you want the Maserati, you don't want the Honda. You don't want the Toyota Tercel, you want the Toyota Maxima. Then you got to get the GS9, the bike on the right. That got all the bells and whistles. It got the same 13-hour battery, but it got hydraulic brakes, not mechanical disc brakes. It got an 8-speed updated shifter, not a 7-speed. Check out that frame suspension shock. That whole shock flexes with every bump and absorbs all the pain. You won't have no pain in your legs. You won't have no pain in your butt. And you got front suspension so you don't have no pain in your hands and wrists. You're going to be going over and jumping on stuff. You ain't going to feel nothing. Okay? This is an upgrade. It also has a color display. That's an upgrade. Now, $13.99 to get hydraulic brakes. $13.99 to get a 13 milliamp battery. $13.99 to get an 8-speed instead of a 7-speed. Tell me, which bike are you taking? Which bike are you taking home tonight? I can get you either one of these bikes. It'll be at your door within 7 days. You ain't got to wait no 6 to 8 weeks. You ain't got to wait for it to come over on the boat. I can get you either one of these bikes in 7 days. The bike on the left, where you gonna find a 13 milliamp battery for under $1,000? The battery alone is worth $349. Just the battery. You get it included. You can get it for $949 and ride around on that sexy beast. If you got a couple extra dollars and you want to really be sporting, then check out the one on the right. It's $13.99. You can't beat it. You can talk to me till you blue in the face. You can't beat this price. But what comes on it, you can't beat it. But what comes on these two e-bikes, you know what? I should have restarted the computer before we started the next show, because OBS is crying, and I don't know why. We got high-speed data. So why you crying, sir? Why are you crying? Why you crying? I don't know. Give me 1 second here. Let me go into the settings. I want to know why it's crying. Let me give it some more data. Where's streaming at? Streaming, we doing 4750. Let me put it on 4950 and see what happens. Can you handle that? Is that good, or are you still crying? You put it on 4950 for you. Are you still crying? It's asking for 57. Why are you asking for so much data? Why are you asking for so much data? That's weird. Why is it asking for so much data? It's asking for a lot of data. Just say, do you see pictures up here? What if I take the pictures down? Are you still crying? Wait a minute, I don't know what that is. Hold on. I took the pictures down. Are you still crying? Why are you asking for so much data? I'm trying to figure out why it's asking for so much data. We normally do 2K at 4350 gigabits. It's asking for 5855. Why? Why do you keep going up? Why are you asking for so much data? Is it because of the new settings that I put with the 7.1? Is that causing a problem? Let's go to output. We got it on normal. Let's put it on low latency. And let's see if that's what's doing it. What about now? You still crying? You put you on low latency. You still crying? It's still asking for too much data. Why is it asking for so much data? I don't know why. Normally we can do this at 4350 to 4600. I don't know why it's asking for so much data. But anyway, let's get back to the show. So I shot 2 early videos. And I just want y'all to check them out, if you will. And let me know which one of these bikes are you buying today. Let me know which one of these you're buying today. All 3 of these are available, ready to go right now. Coupon code in the description, and they in the video. So let's take a look. Alrighty, y'all. Real quick video here. Alright, y'all. I just negotiated this deal for the G9. You can get the G9 for $949. You can also get the Paselec PX5, the bike that I ride, the bike you see me riding on, the best foldable you can get under $1,000 with suspension posts, front fork, 7-speed Shimano shifter, display, rack. Or if you don't need a foldable, you just want something to just look good on, I got the Paselec G9. I just negotiated this live while I was on the air on my minister channel with the seller. I can get you this bike for $949. So take your pick. If you don't need a foldable, you're not in the RV, you don't need it, go ahead with this bike. Take this bike to your college, commute to work, take it out on the trails. You can see when the picture is out there. Either bike will do the job. If you want something that you can fold up and put in your trunk, put in your car, put in your RV, get the PX5. Both got the same 800-watt motor. Both got disc brakes. The battery on the G9 is 13 milliamp. 13 milliamp. The battery on the GS9 is enough right there. Not to mention how sexy it looks. It don't look like an e-bike. If that's what you're looking for, $949. You want a foldable bike. You want 20-inch, 4.0 tires. Get yourself the PX5. Both bikes with my coupons, $949 right now. What are you waiting for? Go get it. You can't beat this. Both bikes, $949. You can't beat this deal. This is the best deal out right now. Both bikes, $949. Coupon code is on the screen. Both the links, they will be in the description of the video, but they right here in front of your face. Treat yourself. Treat a family member. Treat your friend. Treat a loved one too. Get some exercise. If you're in the house all the time, and when you go outside and walk, your knees hurt, your back hurt, your legs hurt, get yourself a bike, and you pedal when you want to. That's what makes these so special. You pedal when you want to. So if you want to be out there with the youngins, if you old and you can't keep up with the young kids, get yourself one of these bikes. I take them to the doctors. I take them to the store. Videos are up of me taking the PX5 in the hospital. I'm waiting on the other bike to get here. We're going to take that to the hospital. Hey, I'm not going to steer you wrong. This is Minister Brother Derrick. Get yourself one of these bikes. You can't beat it. $949. For what you get, nobody can touch it. Now this is the new G9, not the old one. This is a 500 to 800 watt peak motor. And it has a suspension seat post. Keep that in mind. This is the new version of the G9. The same way the Paselec PX5 that I have, that I sell, it's not the original. The original was called Standard. The Standard didn't have a suspension seat post. Both of these bikes have suspension seat post and front suspension. You can't go wrong with this. This is Minister Brother Derrick. Y'all have a great day. Get yourself a bike right now. Love you, and we out. I love my homemade music. Alrighty, y'all. Minister Brother Derrick here. Check this out. I negotiated with the seller, and I got him to bring this bike down to $949. Look at this sexy e-bike. It don't even look like an e-bike. I got him to bring it down to $949. You're probably wondering what's sitting next to it. This is the upgrade. See, this is an upgrade. Most companies don't know what an upgrade is. But the G9, the one on the left, is the predecessor to the GS9. Now let me tell you what the G9 has. The G9 has a 500 watt motor that can peak to 800. It has a 7-speed Shimano turning gear system. You know, it has an updated display. Not sure if it's color. It has front suspension. Not sure if it has rear suspension. But it has a 13 milliamp battery. It got disc brakes, but the selling point of this bike is it got a 13 milliamp battery. My PX5 comes with a suspension seat post and suspension is foldable. It only has a 10.4-hour battery. Both my coupons to get you both of those bikes for $949. $949. But this is a 13 milliamp battery. While everybody else on the trail is going to recharge, you still going to be riding. And you're going to be riding in style. Look at this pretty bike. $949. Now, for those of you that got a couple extra bucks. Hello. Hello. Hey, call me and hang on for. I hate that. I really hate that. Sorry about that, guys. Let me show you the upgrade, because I got a coupon code for the upgrade also. For those of y'all that missed it, it was at $12.99, but due to demand, they kicked it up $100. I tried to fight it. I'm sorry, y'all. But $13.99 is still a good deal to get this bike. 13 milliamp battery. Flex frame suspension. Look at that. The whole frame flex with every bump to absorb it for you. That's worth the upgrade. That's the upgrade right there. But they don't stop there. They give you front suspension. They give you a color display. They give you an upgraded 8-speed shifter. And they give you hydraulic brakes. See, that's an upgrade. This is a come up. It's a little more expensive at $13.99. But there's everything you need. You talking the e-bike world, you ask somebody what they want. You got an 800-watt peak motor. The bike don't look like an e-bike. You can be able to take it on the trails. Nobody gonna give you no funny looks unless you speed by them at 28 miles per hour. Nobody gonna give you no funny looks. You can take this everywhere. I take my PX5, which is affordable, I take that into the hospital. And I got videos up to prove it. I've taken it twice. And I'm going to be taking it next month. I got 2 appointments next month. I'm taking the bike to the hospital. And I'm hoping that the GS9 get here so I can ride up on this sexy bike and watch everybody ask me where I get it from. And hopefully, I'll sell some of them while I'm at the hospital. I'm going to the pharmacy tonight. I hope to sell a couple bikes while I'm at the pharmacy. People are going to see you using the bike and see that it's more than just riding on the trail. It's more than something that you throw in your trunk. That you can actually use this as a mobility scooter. And instead of riding around at 4 miles per hour and everybody looking down on you, you can get this bike. And people are going to be saying, wow, look at that old guy. He still got it. That's why you want something like this for class. These bikes say class. So, I got one question for you. I just got one question for you. We're not going to make these videos long because the codes are right there in your face and the link to both bikes are at the bottom of the screen. You got everything you need. So, I only got one question for you. People out there in the e-bike community, which one of these bikes are you taking home tonight? Whether you get the GS9 or the G9, you're gonna be all right. Both of them have 13 milliamp batteries. That means they'll go a lot longer. They'll be a lot stronger than your other buddies that only got 10.4. You'll be able to take this to the trail. You can even run over a nail. These tires are meant to go hard, whether it's a street or whether you're trying to beat somebody going over tree stumps, going over obstacles, jumping bridges, jumping boards. When you got this bike, you'll always score, whether it's the G9 or the GS9. You'll do fine. I guarantee you, everywhere you go and every time you show, everyone will know you got the best looking bike around. So, which one of these e-bikes you taking home tonight? I can get it to you in 7 days. No question. Use my coupon code. And on the trikes, you'll be riding. On the trails, you can set your goals. Start at passenger assist level 5, then work your way down to passenger assist level 1, and you'll lose weight. I'm proof. I was 318, now I'm 283. I've only had the bike a month. I've had my PX5 a month. But if you don't want a foldable bike, you want something sexier that don't look like an e-bike, you can't go wrong with this. Minister Brother Derrick. Get yourself an e-bike today. Treat yourself. Alrighty, y'all. I can't give you much more. I took you there. This wasn't featured in the last video, but this was in the first one. This is the bike that I currently have right now. This is the bike that you see me riding on. You're going to see me riding at 6 o'clock. We're going to go out. This is the Paselec PX5. What's so great about this bike? 500 watt can peak up to 800 watts power when you need. I personally clocked this video downhill assisted on throttle. I've done 32 miles per hour. Video was up on this channel. 32 miles per hour. 20-inch, 4-inch wide fat tires. You get a rack. You get fenders. You get a 7-speed Shimano Tourney Mickey Mouse shifter. You get a display. It's a standard display, but it's big and readable. You get all this for $9.49. You use my coupon code. The link is in. It's in the description, and I'm going to put it for you right here in the chat. You don't have no excuse not to get it. If you're looking for a foldable bike, this is what you need. That's the link right there. Give me 1 second. Let me grab my code. Because, see, you need my code. Because some of y'all are saying, well, the bike say $10.99. The bike say $10.99. But if you use Minister Brother Derrick's code, and here it is. You paste it in after you fill your information out and hit apply. You see, the bike is not $10.99. It drops to $9.49. Where you gonna find 20-inch, 4-fat tires is foldable, 7-speed shifter, 20-inch by 4-inch wide tires. It has a suspension post in the front, and it has a suspension seat post for your behind. Where you gonna find it at for $949? Where you gonna find it at? You won't find it nowhere. Let me put my code in the chat. There it is. That's the code. $949. Get yourself that bike. Now, if you don't want a foldable, you want something, you don't have to carry it nowhere. You don't have to put it, you just want to ride it. Then, my next best deal is the G9. Now, you're saying to yourself, that's an expensive looking bike. Yes, it is. It has everything that the other bike has, except I'm not sure about the suspension seat post. It said so in the ad, but I just looked and they took it out. So I don't know if they're gonna put the suspension seat post on this one. It might not be. But this is a 13 milliamp battery. Motor peaks at 800. You get 7-speed Shimano shifter. You get mechanical disc brakes. You get an updated display. What separates this from the bike I just showed you? The battery. Instead of 10.4, which is the standard for the class, it has a 13 milliamp battery. We looked at that battery earlier on the Mystery Channel. Amazon is selling that battery for $349. The battery on this bike alone is worth $349. I'm selling it for $949. I mean, we only getting $600 for everything else you see on there. The battery itself is worth $349. What e-bike in this class of $949 can you get a 13 milliamp battery? I just keep asking the question. Tell me, where can you get a 13 milliamp battery for this price of $949 and get all these features? You can't. So I got the two best budget e-bikes going in two different styles. If you want to be classy, you want it lightweight. You don't want your bike to look like an e-bike. The PS5 says e-bike all day. This says regular mountain bike. $949. I got two looks for you. And got them both at the same price. That 13 milliamp battery. That means when you go out with your friends and they got their bikes, all the bikes in your class, you're not going to find a bike under $1,000 that got a 13 milliamp battery. If you do, it don't have a suspension fork. I guarantee you. You're going to be feeling every one of them bumps. Treat yourself. If you don't want to get the PS5, it looks too heavy for you, looks too big for you, check this boy out. This is something that you can carry up the stairs quickly. Imagine showing up to the college campus with this. Imagine showing up to work with this. Imagine showing up to the bike trails with your friends with this. Imagine showing up to the park to ride around and everybody asking you, you won't even get to ride around because everybody going to be asking you, where'd you get that sexy bike at? If you like that kind of attention, this is the bike you want. Now, I've shown you the budget bikes. Both of the bikes I've shown you with my code you can get for $949. Let me put the link in the chat for the G9. This is the Paselec G9. Let me put this link in the chat for you. So you can go ahead and buy yourself this bike. I'm sorry, this is the sexiest budget bike I ever seen. There's the link. And let me show you, we have different colors. Keep forgetting to tell you that. We got different colors. You can get it in green. You can get it in gray. And you can get it in orange. Check it out. But see, it's not, if you buy it without my coupon code, they want $10.99. That's not acceptable. But if you put my code in, I can type it in. Brother Derrick, G9, and hit apply. Price jumps to $949. You can get that bike for $949. You can't beat it. What are you waiting for? Why aren't you on the website now ordering it? $949. 13 milliamp battery. Everybody else's battery going to die on the trail. You going to still be going. You won't need to fold this up with a 13 milliamp battery. You're going to be able to ride there and ride back and still ride with everybody else and not run out of energy. That makes it a steal. $949. But as I said, if you got a couple extra dollars, maybe you got a couple extra dollars and you want to go all out. Well, then let me take you to the upgrade, the predecessor. If you want the Maserati, then you got to go with this. Wait a minute, I didn't get the same bike, did I? Yes, I did. How did I hit the same one? Hold on a second, y'all. I'm hitting the wrong button. Hold on. Here we go. This to me is the mother load. They sending me one to review for y'all, and I can't wait. Check that baby out. That's the Paselec GS9, not G9. The budget version is the G9. This is the GS9. Just like you might have a car that says LS on it, and then you got the LSM or the LSE. This is the upgrade. And this is an upgrade. What's the best upgrade? This flex suspension. When you hit a bump, this whole thing move and absorb it. So you don't feel it up here. They both have the same motor that peaks at around 800 watts. But this has hydraulic brakes. See, that's an upgrade. A flex shock, that's an upgrade. It has a Shimano 8-speed shifter. That's an upgrade. It has a color display. That's an upgrade. And front suspension with 130 millimeters of travel. That's an upgrade. This bike is an upgrade. And it's selling for $1,700. But with my coupon, you will not pay $1,700. Let me put the link in the chat for you. I'm going to show you. That's the link, and here's the coupon code. I can type it in. Because it's not hard to remember. My name, and put GS9 behind it. Brother Derrick, no spaces, GS9. That's the coupon code. So let's go check it out. They trying to get $1,700 for this bike. They want $1,699. Put my code in. Brother Derrick. Excuse me. GS9. Hit apply. And guess what? It's not $16.99. It's not $16.99. It's $13.99. $13.99 will get you this bike. $13.99 will get you this bike. And we got it in different colors. This is the sexiest to me. The black and green. That just says class. I don't care where you are. Somebody gonna notice this bike. If you don't like that color, don't be worried. Just like the G9, we got different colors. What about this one? That says class. And we ain't forgot those of you in the military. For those of you in the military, we got one for you. Check it out. Hydraulic brakes, 8-speed shifter, full suspension, color display, and it got a flex suspension. All of this flex when you hit a bump to absorb the suspension, all the way down to the wheel. It just takes it all in and keeps it off your behind and legs. Tell me what you want to tell me. This is an upgrade. I like the black and green. I'm sorry, this is just sexy. And that's what they sending me to review for y'all, and I can't wait for it to get here. It's taking forever. But see, he didn't send it from the warehouse in California. He didn't say how he sent it. I know it's taking forever. I wish it would hurry up. Because I can't wait to try it out. And I can't wait to show y'all. Because see, I don't just tell you about bikes. I want to take you out there and show you. Now, he don't need to send me the G9 and the GS9 because they both the same bike. One just the upgrade. Now, they can't keep this bike in stock because we actually promote 4 bikes. And I have coupon codes for 4 bikes. This one, they can't keep in stock. They can't keep the Paselec PS6. I like it in black. They can't keep this bike in stock. It looks just like my bike, doesn't it? Except it's the upgrade. Well, what do you mean upgrade? See, Paselec does upgrades. This is an upgrade. You notice it doesn't have a suspension seat post like my bike does. No, it has a frame shock that once again goes back to the back wheels to absorb the bumps for you. It has a rack, nice updated heavy duty rack. It has hydraulic brakes, not mechanical disc brakes. It has an 8-speed shifter, and it's not no Mickey Mouse. It has a color display. It has front suspension. It got 20-inch 4-wide tires, but we're not going to have any in stock for 18 days. But if y'all like, oh, I'm sorry, and the biggest upgrade, it has a 750-watt motor that peaks at over 1,000. See, that's an upgrade. And they should have done this to the GS9. I don't know why they didn't put a 750-watt motor on the GS9. Because that would be flying out of here. But I hear that there's a new one coming. There's a new version coming, and we're going to be right on top of it. And I'm going to be sure to get you the best deal on it. That's the only thing that makes this better than the GS9. And they can't keep them in stock. They cannot keep these in stock. Because we Americans, we like power. And this is a powerhouse. Every time they bring some over and put them in the factory, they sell right out. Like I said, my coupon code to get you this for $12.99. Hydraulic disc brakes, full suspension, 8-speed Shimano shifter, color display, heavy duty rack. What more could you ask for? What I could ask for is for them to hurry up and get some in stock. But with my code, I can get you this bike for $12.99. That's the best deal. Can't nobody beat that price. That's why we can't keep them in stock. I can't wait for them to get them in stock so I can sell them. So until we get them in stock, this is the best thing right here. Until we get them in stock, this Paselec GS9 is the best thing. The most premium bike. Only thing it's missing, I wish it had a 750-watt motor. That's the only thing. Wrong juice. That's not cold anymore. Give me this one. It got ice in it. Check it out. As far as I know, I'm the only American that's promoting these bikes. As far as I know. So let's go to YouTube, and I hope these guys don't mind me showing. I hope they don't mind me showing their bikes. But let's look at the Paselec GS9. All right, this is somebody new. Somebody named Desert Nomad. He doesn't have any views. I hope he doesn't mind me using this video.
What we just got in the mail, fellas. Been waiting for this for a while. Brand new e-bike. Right? You gonna help me set this up, little one? Let's get this unboxed.
This is Desert Nomad.
I am freaking excited. I've been waiting a long time for this. Here we go. What do we got here? Nice. Alright, let's get all this stuff out of here real quick. We'll start putting this together.
I need y'all to realize that these are not American sellers. you will get the bike 85% pre-assembled.
There you go, Kerwin. Hold this. I need to go to the gym. This thing is so freaking heavy. Get out of here. There you go. This is pretty much how.
So let's be here. I want to see how it looks. I want you to see.
Look at this.
How it looks.
Yeah, you like it?
What?
You like the new bike?
Oh yeah, the gray one.
Look at this.
Look at me.
Wow. Don't put your hand in the chain, okay? Nice beefy tires.
Hold on, here's the child in the
27
video.
and a half
We might
by
get flagged by
2.4
YouTube.
inches.
They don't want children on. Come on, man. You could have told me that. Let's look at this video. His bike look different.
So this is the GS9 Paselec. 225 miles I've done on it. And I have to say, it's a lovely bit of kit. It really is. We're not going to read that, are we? No, so.
Look at that nice display. I like
So
that.
it came over geared. This sprocket at the front was a 52 teeth. So I've put 3 on there, on the front one. So at least you can pull away a lot easier.
He modified the bike. We can't show that. He modified the bike. This is my video right here on the GS9. Let's take a look.
It's May. It's riding.
This channel ain't monetized. Why do we have commercials? Our channel not monetized. We only got 115 subscribers. For $12.99. Now let me tell you about the specs. Hold on. Why are you showing in 1080p? We do 2K. Put us in 2K. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the show. Sorry about that, y'all. What are you showing us in 1080p for? All our videos, except for the StreamYards,
with Brother Derrick,
are 2K. I'm insulted. Hold on a sec, y'all. Our videos are in 2K. 2560 by 1440. Put that code in for y'all real quick. Check it out, everybody. Check it out. $400 off. So you can get it for $12.99. Now let me tell you about the specs. I need to redo this video. $12.99 because you can't see. And that's my fault for showing the 360. Can somebody show us the GS9, please? This is why I need one.
Na MTB, full suspension. Heto ang quick overview ng specs ng Paselec GS9. Yung battery, 48 volts, 13 amp hours na Samsung cells. Nakatago sa loob ng frame. 500 watts ang motor, nasa may rear hub. 27.5 ang wheel size. Kaya daw umabot hanggang 60 up to 80 kilometers na takbo bago malobat yung battery. Siyempre, depende pa din sa paggamit mo sa assist, sa road condition, sa bigat ng rider, at sa madami pang factors. May thumb throttle, may bell at ilaw, pero yung demo unit walang nakakabit. 8-speed ang shifter, naka-hydraulic brakes, 52T ang laki ng crank. E-bike to kasi may motor pero hindi lang siya halata kasi kung hindi familiar sa e-bike yung titingin, hindi niya masasabi na e-bike pala yan. Yung battery dito nakalagay, dito sa down tube, kaya medyo mataba to, medyo malaki. Ito may susi dito. Yung susi na to, ang purpose nito, para matanggal yung battery sa loob. Susiyan mo lang dito, mahugot mo na yung battery. Matatanggal mo na yung battery. Yun yung purpose nito. Susi, hindi to ginagamit pang start. Simple push button lang yung nandito. Para magbukas siya, pipindutin mo lang siya dito. Pero mamaya na yung e-bike components, i-check muna natin siya. Yung frame nito, aluminum, full suspension. Dito yung wrist suspension. Ayun yung style ng linkages niya. May pivot dito, may pivot point dito sa likod. Tapered din yung head tube, naka-internal cable routing niya sa shifters. Pati din sa electrical niya, internal yung ginawa dito. Pero externally routed yung sa preno. Yung brake mount niya, IS mount yung tab. Yung dropout nga lang nito, nagtataka ako bakit horizontal dropout. Yung horizontal dropout kasi common yung makikita yun sa mga naka-singles.
Alright. He said it has disc brakes. No, it don't. It has hydraulic brakes. But like I said, you don't know what version this is because he obviously is in the Philippines or Thailand or China. What they sell over there. But our bike comes with hydraulic brakes. Now, he might be mistaken, but this is why they need to send me one so I can make a video for us Americans.
Speed para ma-adjust yung change lock. Kaya horizontal. Pero ito kasi, geared yung bike na to. May RD, may rear derailleur. Horizontal yung dropout. Ang nakikita ko lang na advantage nun. Pwede mo ma-adjust yung chainstay length niya, tsaka yung overall wheelbase ng bike. So, mababago yung ride quality. Depende kung saan mo siya.
I can't understand what he's saying to give me a headache. I'm sorry. I'm trying to be professional here, but god darn. Jesus, you give me a headache, sir. I mean, I'm not making no fun of nobody. Now, this one says GS9, and it says 350 watt. It is not 350 watt. So what are they talking about? Or is it because it's only allowed to go? You got to remember, in certain countries, they have laws. Like in the UK and some places, a bike can't be higher than 250 watt. Nominal. For those of y'all that don't understand what nominal means, it means that the bike can go at that speed forever. As long as you give it power, it'll go at that speed. So if a bike says 250 watt, it can go at 250 watt forever. But the bike can peak. And this is where the manufacturers get over at. A bike may say 250 watts, but it can peak. It can peak at 550 watts. If a bike says 500, it can peak anywhere from 750 to 800 and something watts. If a bike says 750, it can peak anywhere from 1,000 watts to 1,100 and something watts. It depends on the manufacturer, because as long as it says 750, like in the United States, our limit to have it on the road, to not have insurance on it, our limit is 750 watts. But it can peak at over 1,000. But it's got to be stated that it's 750 watts. So that means that it can do 750 watts. If you put a battery on it, if you plug it into a wall, it'll run at 700. You can actually hold down the accelerator, and the motor will run at 750 watts. As long as you give it power, it'll do 750 watts. If you need a quick start, or if you're going uphill, it can burst off and hit up to well over 1,000 watts, but it can't hold it. Maybe it can hold it for like 5 minutes at a time. The batteries, the motor sets up extra energy, stores up extra energy, and it allows you to burst out like that. So if you're going up a steep hill, I actually have a video where I'm going up a steep hill, and you see us, we doing 14, 15 going up the hill. Then halfway, you see us drop down to like 9 or 10 miles per hour. Well, why do we do that? Because we used up the energy that the motor had stored from the battery to burst up. And then it restores the energy again. And that's why you're doing the 9 or 10 miles per hour. It actually restores the energy again, and then it gives it back to you, and then you go back up to 13, 14 miles per hour. That's what they mean by peak, but it can't hold it. It can't hold it forever. So the more powerful your motor is, the more it can peak. If I take this bike right here, my Swagtron EB1, the first video I think on this page, if I take it out there and try and go up the incline when I leave my street, When we first start out, it'll be doing all right, and then it'll drop down. And I have to pedal with it because it's only 250 watts. But then it'll pick up, and then it'll drop off, and then it'll pick up, and then it'll drop off. That's because it's using up the stored energy. It's using up the stored energy. And using the throttle, you can manipulate the stored energy. Let up on the throttle a little bit and pedal more. It'll save up the energy faster, and then use it, burst up. Go ahead for a couple minutes and then let off on the throttle and pedal more and let it store it up again. That's what I did with this little bike. With this bike, I don't have to do that because it's a 500 watt continuous. That's double the wattage of this bike that's sitting here. But on long, steep hills, I'll let up on the throttle and let the battery store that energy up, and we'll shoot back up. But that's something that most people don't realize. That's why the higher the wattage, the better. I wouldn't buy an e-bike that was under 500 watts. Because I got a 250 watt bike sitting here. Nia says, back listening. So I wanted to explain that to y'all that didn't know what the difference is. Because a lot of times they don't tell you. And they don't tell you because they don't want you to know. A lot of people don't realize it. When you watch a e-bike video from the UK, 99.9% of them, of the professional ones, they always have a mid-drive. What's the difference between a mid-drive and a hub motor? A hub motor is the motor in the back. The mid-drive is connected with the pedals and the crankcase and the gears. They all work together. It's better at hill climbing. It's better at hill climbing than the hub motor is because you can use everything together. If you got a hub motor, it's separate from everything. It's separate from the bike. When you hit the throttle, it's going to go. And as fast as you set it to go is how fast it's going to go, and it's going to do it. If you come to a hill and that hill giving you opposition, the bike is going to go as fast as it can go. You can pedal and help it, but you're still independent. That motor is just going to go. On a mid-drive, the motor is connected to not the back wheel. It's connected to the pedals. So that when you pedal and use the gears on the bike, they all work together. And they say a mid-drive can scale a hill better than a hub, but at lower gears. They say it can do it better hill climbing, but it's not faster because on level ground or downhill, a hub motor will kill a mid-drive. It's not faster, but it's better at hill climbing. But if the chain breaks on your mid-drive, your bike is a paperweight because it's all connected. You ain't got no chain, you ain't going nowhere. Chain break, you done. That's the danger of having a mid-drive. You better carry a chain with you and chain tools, because if you snap the chain, you done. Now, I had a video where I changed gears while I was sitting still, and I forgot to keep the pedals moving. When you change gears, you should have the pedals moving. So the chain came off. Anybody that just got a bike know about the chain coming off. It's not a big deal. You just put it back on. But on a mid-drive, if you snap the chain, you done. On the bikes I sell, if the chain snaps, so what? You ride the bike to a place and get it fixed. Long as you got battery, you good to go. You don't need the chain. You don't need the pedal. But on a mid-drive, that's the reason why they're not popular. That's the reason why especially in America, they haven't caught on, is because even though they're better at hill climbing, it's a lot of work to keep them. You have to treat them like a manual transmission in a car. You have to downgrade because if you take off, they have a lot of torque for climbing, but you can't take off in the low gear. The bike will throw you off. The bike will actually do a wheelie and throw you off. And if you're unlucky, it might throw you head first. So you have to be careful and make sure you buy something you can handle. A mid-drive is a lot more work. It's like a car. Whereas on a hub drive, the bikes that I sell you, the motor is in the rear. All you gotta do is sit on it, put your feet on the pedals, and pull a throttle and go. Most of the mid-drives that are affordable don't even have a throttle. You have to pedal all the time. So you're pedaling all the time. Now, some of the more expensive ones do have a throttle, but usually you have to pedal all the time, and you have to be working the gears. If you come to a stop sign, you have to come down in gear as you slow up. And when you take off, you have to come up because you'll take off fast. You'll shoot. Whereas the hub motor eases you into the speed, you have to use the gearing to control the hub motor because you actually could be on a sidewalk with a bunch of people and all of a sudden the bike lurched forward and you ran somebody over. So you have to be careful. You really have to be careful about what bike you buy. Don't just listen to somebody tell you something. Do your research. If you do your research, you will see that the bikes that I sell you are of high quality. If you do your research, you will see that the bikes are good. The problem is there's not a lot of Americans talking about them. I haven't seen any others. And we on the list now, and all I'm saying is overseas people. They're not going to get what you get. That's why you have to understand the difference. They don't mind assembling their bikes. We hate assembling bikes here. That's why ours come 85% pre-assembled. Everything should be assembled except for the handlebar. And my handlebar, all I had to do was just stick it in there and then close the clamp. I know that the GS9 is not going to be that simple. I know the GS9 has the 4 screws. I'm going to have to loosen it, put the 4 screws on there, and then tighten the 4 screws. Wow, that's a lot of work, ain't it? No. But for us Americans, you know, we lazy. We just want to get on it and ride. So, worst case scenario, if I have to put the front tire on, it's not hard, but I'd rather not. I'd rather already be on there. But it's not a foldable. See, a foldable bike is easy. You fold it up and put it in the box. And just leave the top off. Just the very top. That's what you do with a foldable. But, so we'll see. Because if I can do it myself, I do it myself. And if not, but I believe that all you got to do is put the top on there. They know we Americans don't want to do all that assembling. But see, if you buy it from overseas, you're going to have to put all that, put the pedals on, and you have to do all that stuff. They know we Americans ain't going to do that. That's why it's good. You're getting it from the warehouse in California. They're not going to send it to you where you got to do all that work. That's why it's good to have at least one American spokesman. You know, a lot of people got irritated at me because I was pointing out what was making our bikes better than the other people, and they got mad. Why would you get mad? And it wasn't the actual owners of the companies. It was people that bought the bikes. They were getting mad. Why are you getting mad? What are you getting mad at? If I'm offering the people a better value, why are you mad about that? I wasn't around when you bought your bike. I wasn't around then. Blame that on the Republicans. If we'd have got the stimulus last year, I wouldn't have known. But because we had to wait almost a whole year to get that $1,400 stimulus check, it gave me a whole year to look. And I got videos up, tons of them, where we looking at bikes. My people ain't surprised that I'm showing e-bikes on my channel. I've been doing it for over the past, 14 months. They don't get irritated. They should be happy because I told them what I was going to do and I did it. My e-bike is sitting over there. And it does everything I said it would do. You see me out there riding. And we not riding on the trails. If it's a bike lane there and it's clean, I'll use it. But I ride in the street. I ride in the street. Well, it's dangerous. It's dangerous to ride in a car. You know how many car wrecks that I saw people did just this week? Cars torn to pieces and caught on fire, jaws of life, cutting people out. Just because you in the car don't mean you safer than being on the bike. No, it doesn't. Because the majority of the people in them accidents are dead. But yeah, we showed a video last night where a woman got hit by a car. A woman tried to run her over and did run her over. And she got lucky. She had fat thighs. And the bumper hit her in the thighs and it knocked her up in the air. And she landed butt first on the car and then bounced off and then landed on her shoulder. And she's only hurt in her thigh and shoulder. Why is that? But if she had been in the car and had got crushed in it and the car caught on fire and she burnt up before they got out, that woman was better off not having no car and being out there raw. So don't sit there and say that you're safer. And I'm going to be honest with you. If I'm on a bike and you chasing me with a car, I'm going to get off the road. And you can't follow me. I'm going to get out the road and go in the grass. I got 20-inch, 4-inch fat tires. I got front suspension and seat post suspension. I can go and jump the tree roots. I can work in between the trees. I can squeeze into yards. If need be, I can throw the bike over the fence and then jump over the fence after it and take off. You got to figure out where the fence ends so you can come find me. By that time, I'm gone. So I feel safer on a bike than I do actually in the car. Some would say, well, I don't know why you say that. Matter of fact, instead of trying to look at these other people, and no offense to them, but I'll be glad when I get my own bike to look at. Let's just go to my channel. Has anybody given us any comments yet? I dropped this video. Has anybody given us any comments yet? Throttle, no pedal assist, no pedaling like crazy. I even said it. Able to hit 32 miles per hour. I even left a comment under my own video. Now see, by me not mentioning other people's videos that they not hurting their feelings, they ain't got nothing to say. No comments. Have you guys been able to replicate this? Is this common? That's all I'm asking. Not one reply. So if I don't mention nobody else's brand, nobody don't care. Isn't that weird? People that hurting their feelings about what they bought. But I asked the question, and I asked it before. Can your bike do this? Welcome to E-Bike Life for Brother Derrick. This is going to be a quick video. I just want to ask a question. Can your e-bike do this? That's all I want to know. Can your e-bike do this? Let's go. Before you get any haters up in here, I need y'all to know we're using the Cool Kicks bike, the Cool Kicks odometer, speedometer app. People use this on their motorcycles when their speedometer breaks. They use this in their cars. And we went and we looked at all the comments, and everybody says that it's accurate. This was the most accurate bike app that we could find in the Google Play Store. So for anybody to come in here, we're using what's considered to be the best app. And this is not used just for bicycles. It's used in cars. People use it when their car speedometer don't work, when their motorcycle speedometer don't work. People are out there on the highway right now using this app in their cars. So don't tell me it's not accurate. Let's get back to the video. Why are we going in slow motion? Because I want y'all to see it. 29. Can y'all see it? 30. 31. 32. 32 miles per hour. 32 miles per hour. Can your bike do this? Can your bike do this? Paselec. Where y'all at? TX5. Where y'all other bike owners at? Can your bike do this? 98 pounds on it. Where's your video? Hit 32 miles per hour. It was downhill assisted, but we on throttle. Throttle. No pedal assist. No pedaling like crazy. We was able to hit 32 miles per hour. Now, before y'all say, why do I always come here? Because this is the only place in my neighborhood where I can go with no stop signs. That I can go with no light. There's no light till you get to the bottom of the hill. This is one of the few streets that we can do this test on safely. I could name you 6 other streets and somebody will come along and run you over. Or you'll get to the bottom of the hill and somebody will knock you in the middle next week. So we can't do this test. We can only do it on certain streets. Even when you see me come down by the gas station, you see me flying down the hill, it's always a red light right there, and we turn right there. This is one of the few streets that's actually on an incline that there's nothing stopping you. If y'all watch my videos, every time you turn around, I'm at a stop sign or a red light. Somebody tell me if I'm wrong. But we come here because, number one, it's actually 2 streets over from where I live at. But you see, 32. Is that something common in the e-bike world? Miles per hour. Well, let's watch it again. I got to slow it down for you. We had no groceries in fast speed. 23, 24, 25. That's 26. 28, 27. 29, 30, 31. 32 miles per hour. Now we down 31, 30, 29. We starting to go uphill. We starting to go uphill now. 25, 24, 23. But can your bike do that? We're going uphill. I got this slowed down for y'all. I just want y'all to see. Now, we tested this. I had groceries. When I got groceries, I can't hit that 32. When I got the panty bag loaded up, with my 283 pounds, with all the stuff that we got on the bike, I can't hit it. And I'm honestly telling you that. I can't hit it. I can't hit that 32 miles per hour. But loaded up, I can hit that 30. And I'm about to show you because we did it the other day. And I might try it again tonight. So let's go to the OBS and pull that up. And let's go to our friend, Windows Media. Say hello, Windows Media. I want to know, why is it using so much energy? Hold on, y'all. Something's not right with the OBS. Why is it using so much energy? Something's not right. Go to output. What are we doing? We're doing 4950. It was fine at 43. Let's take it to 4550. Wait a minute. And let's try something different. Let's try ultra low. I don't know why you're giving me a hard time today. Is it because we're using the 6 tracks? Well, I can't change them. But let's go back. Save the changes. So I lowered it. Are you still gonna be doing that high? I took it down. You still doing 51. Why are you doing 51? Why are you doing 5387? Why are you so high? Why are you using so much bit rate all of a sudden? Is it because of the extra channels? Now it's saying the encoder is overloaded. Something ain't right. Why are you asking for more power? It's asking for more power. Why is it asking for more power? Let me see. Go to stream. They say maximum video bit rate is 5100. I should have got rid of that. But okay, let's go back. The cable company says that we can do 5,000. So let's do 5,050 and see if that hold up. And hit yes, changes. All right, I'll put it on 5,000. Let's see what it do. See, we learn. So we put it on 5,050 and it's still crying. But the PCU is only 9%. What's burning up? Something is burning up the whatchamacallit, but what is it? Something is burning up the data. Why do we need 62? Why are we doing 62? We only need 4350. I've been doing this a long time. I've been streaming on YouTube a long time. Maybe because I didn't restart the computer, but still. If I output, let's put it on normal and see what happens. I know that having the 6 channels ain't making that big a difference. I put it on normal. Is it getting worse or better? Let's take a look. See if it do better. Let's take a look. Y'all know we're streaming in 2K. Now I got Xfinity and it says that I can do 5 megabit upload. So I got it on 5 megabit. It's bouncing. Why is it bouncing? Why are we doing so much? And I'm not using any of the animations. Y'all know I used to have animations going. We're not using any of that. Why are we burning up so much? Why are we burning up so much data? Why are we using? They gave us a new version of OBS. I'm running 27 something. And I'm wondering, why is it burning so much data? Something ain't right. It's burning too much data, but why? Why is it burning so much data? I can't change none of that. I can't change none of that. Y'all can see 2560 by 1440. I can't change any of that. Only thing I can change is the data. So I had it on, now put it on ultra low. And let's take it back to 46. Not 56, 46. I'll take it back to 46. We've been doing 4350 for years and never had a problem. So what changed? Now I took it down. And it's in the 40s and it's still saying the same thing. It's still asking for that higher bit rate. We wasn't using this high. 6,000? I don't know why we're using such a high bit rate. Why is it going so high? Let me see something real quick. Go to advanced. Can we change that? Right now, go to network. We can't change any of them. Nope, I can't change it. I can't change it, so we had to deal with it. We'll deal with it, y'all. It says 61. Why is it going so high? I don't know why we're using so much data. But anyway, let's get back to what we were doing. I had us looking at, I want y'all to see. Now look at me. I'm out there with the cars. There's a bike lane right there. Getting in the bike lane, folks. We out there. I don't know why I'm coming this way. They say if you hit one light, you hit them all. Can the bike do that? They got dark now. They don't even trying to show y'all the beautiful neighborhoods anymore. If right for another red light. And y'all see me going uphill, but it's not a steep uphill. I'm gonna keep my leg down. Right to a red light. It hold the change. It hold the change. They say if you hit them all, you're supposed to hit them all. Why we not hitting them? But everybody go ahead. I ain't got to worry about them. If you hit one light, you're supposed to hit them all. So I let everybody go. Now we should hit every light the rest of the way. You let everybody go where they had to go. How you doing? See the hill leveling out? Now, we up to 22 and we got stopped. Okay, we did where I thought we was. We're at the 7-Eleven. Hold on a second, y'all. I didn't mean to stop that. Oops. I didn't mean to do that. I'm using the wrong one. Y'all say y'all don't like that view. Let me give you this view. All right, let's go back. My bad. That was my bad, y'all. Let's fast forward. That's where we was. All right, let's go. All right. Y'all say y'all like this view better. So look. Look how raggedy the street is. Look at them hoes. Look how raggedy the street is. Look right here. Man. That's the old market. How you doing? Now we can gun it. Now we going uphill. Now we starting to go. Now we starting to level out. And guess what? Can't do nothing. We got a stop sign. Can't gun it. All right, let's gun it now. How y'all doing? Kids in the street. But look, no red light coming. Level ground, we hit number stop signs. And y'all see we going right back uphill. Thank you. Nobody said nothing. I'm worrying about nothing. Now y'all see me fiddling with the phone. I wanted to be able to see the chat and the odometer at the same time. The odometer is actually is overlaid over the screen, so I can't see the mobile live. The mobile live is right here. See the phone? You can see the phone hanging out. That's the mobile live. But if you notice, I wanted you to be able to see the odometer, so that's why I got the phone. It's supposed to sit straight up, but I got it sitting this way so that the 360-degree camera picks it up. Let's go. Let's go. Waiting on the light. Y'all ready for our speed test? After we scale this hill, we got our speed test. Come on, Bessie. How you doing? That Doug wanted to bite me. Hello. Now, do y'all see what I'm saying? You see how we started out? We was at 6, then we worked our way up to 10, then we worked our way up to 12, to 14, and then you see we tapped out. But now you see it didn't caught the energy back, and even though we still going uphill, you see that we increasing in speed. That's what I mean when I say to get that peak, the motor stores up energy. But now we're doing 16 miles per hour.
We ain't gonna get it.
Now we're going downhill. And we slowing down. Why are we slowing down? Because we're going downhill. So now, if we hadn't caught the light, I think we would have hit the 32, even with the extra weight. Now I ran the light, and let's get it. Let's gun it. 25, 28, 29, 30. And we ran out. We're going uphill. See it coming down.
Gotta tell us, that's Dr. Rollins.
Got a car in the middle of the street.
They wouldn't let us do it. They wouldn't let us do it. That's we got groceries. We'll be hit 30. Hold on.
All right, I just wanted y'all to see. But even if we keep going,
Hey, stop! Let's go!
we got a red light coming up, and I got turned. I'm not accelerating. We had to make that turn. I just wanted y'all to see.
Look at the train.
Look how steep that incline is. See how we dropped to 11, 10, 9, and we still going uphill. But now we're using the stored up energy. And we're doing 14, we still going uphill.
All right, slow it down.
Got stop sign.
Stop sign coming up.
We starting to level out. Why we not going fast? We got another stop sign. What we going fast for? But now because I coasted, now we got that reserve energy, and we going up a steep uphill. Bike not working hard.
Go see the fireworks. It ain't gonna slow? There it is. Okay, just in time I got it for y'all. That's how we do it in Baltimore. How y'all doing?
See the guys up there?
I got that on my live screen. Early 4th of July.
Now I normally bring the bike straight inside, but I went on and decided to go ahead and
I tried to adjust that seat, y'all.
take off the pannier bags.
Take time. I thought I had it tight. I didn't have it tight for my big behind.
Now y'all see I'm not in the greatest of shape. I'm not no sexy person. I'm not tall or handsome. But I don't just tell you about an e-bike. I show you how to use it in your everyday life. I don't want to be in no mobility scooter.
That's the beauty. I like this pannier bag set. They just disconnect. Ain't gonna try and carry it all.
Yeah, you just take the buckles off. Yeah, and that $25 hurt at the end of last month. It was worth every penny. To get them pannier bag, every penny.
Oh, you got one more? All right.
Now y'all see I'm moving closer.
Until we get a good view. All right, y'all, we got one more they left for us. They're showing us love. What would you like coming early?
And that guy lit one in that alley.
There's another one right there. Hold on. Can y'all see that? Appreciate it. All right, y'all, let's take it on in. That was nice of them. Come on. You gonna throw me back, huh? I think you turn that movie down. Oh, Lord. Okay, turn it off.
Yeah, I hit the throttle by mistake. Make sure you turn the bike off when you bring it in.
There you go.
He's still shooting fire. We should have stayed out there. I should have came back out with the camera and just sat down.
Really good deal on the fireworks.
They still shooting them. Well, I gave y'all 3 of them. That was enough, wasn't it? I gave y'all 3 of them. Well, anyway, once again, I don't just try to sell you something that I wouldn't use. I don't try to sell you something that I wouldn't use. I love my e-bike. And right now, I got twins on the screen. They are twins. And I got coupon codes for both of them. Not some of them. I got coupon codes for both of them. The one on your left, I can get to you for $949. Both bikes have a 13 milliamp battery. Anybody who knows anything about battery use know that most bikes in this class come with a 10.4 battery, 10.4 amperage battery. These bikes come with 13. Anybody that know anything about being an office worker or being out in the field and needing your phone, people with a phone with a big battery. Back in the 90s, if you had a 1500 amp battery, you did good. In the 2000s, you needed a 2000 milliamp battery to do good. Now today, you need a 3000 milliamp battery. Most office workers won't even look at you if your cell phone isn't at least 3,000 or more milliamps. Same thing with the batteries. Because you want your phone to last all day without worrying about having to charge it, right? You want, when you go out for a bike ride, you want your bike ride to last all day. The bigger battery you get, the better. The bike that's sitting right here next to me only has a 36 volt. It's either a 6 or 8 amp hour battery. And anybody that's watched me and knows we've been out there, we couldn't go nowhere near as far as we go on this other bike. Y'all see me riding for hours. Y'all ain't never seen me ride for hours on this bike without having to charge it. Be honest. We ride on that bike and we don't even worry about the battery. And when I get the spare battery, ooh, child, we're going to be going some places. And I hope that y'all come along with me as I show off my city. We're going to be going. Tonight, we're going to the pharmacy, and I downloaded the app near. But it only gives you 15 minutes to use it. So I'm going to have to pull it up again when we get to the Burger King. But we're going to go, yes, I'm going to take my bike to Walgreens and get my prescriptions. And I'm going to chain it at the front. And we're going to get the funny looks and everything. And then I'm going to walk to the back. And I'm going to get my prescriptions. Gotta get my insulin and 2 other ones. Then we're going to head to the Burger King. And hopefully we get there safely because we're going through the hood. We're going down North Avenue. If anybody know anything about North Avenue, you know 90% of North Avenue is the hood. Y'all know it. It's the hood. So hopefully we won't have no problem. We're going to go we're going to take Howard Street. I'm thinking about taking Howard Street. It's going to be dangerous, but matter of fact, I might do better to take a side street. I'm trying to think of what side street. St. Paul might have a bike lane, but then we're gonna have to get over and go down. And we're gonna go down. So yeah, I might take North Avenue down to St. Paul Street, or I might just take 25th. I might take 25th Street. Yeah, we might take 25th Street. I haven't rode on these streets really, except at night. I haven't been on the day. That's why I'm trying to think of the safest route. Because we could just go down to Howard and then make the turn before the bridge and take Howard Street up. But it's always a lot of traffic. Now, what I could do is take 25th Street and take that on a cross. And then I can take 25th down and around and come out on 29th and make the left. And then I can hit the Burger King that way. But we could take Howard and do the same thing. Make a left on 29th. It's just going to be a lot more dangerous making that left turn because of who could be coming behind me. That's what I'm worried about. People come off their bridge and be crazy. I'm trying to think of the best way. I think the best way would be to take 25th down. The street that y'all see me fly down, and then we turn and look at the train bridge. Instead of turning, we just take it all the way out to a dead end. And a dead end on Huntington. And then we take Huntington, and then we can cross 26, 27, get on 29th, and then it's a one-way down. And we take 29th down and go into the Burger King. Then we come back out, get on Huntington, and like we did with the ride last time we went, we take Huntington and take that straight, and then we go up and hit the market. We just go up and hit the market that way. So that's probably how we're gonna do it. So alrighty, y'all. Thanks for watching. Like I said, cause we gotta get out of here. 6:17 ain't over that late. We gotta get out of here. But like I said, the one on the left, I can get it for you for $949, 13 milliamp battery. The one on the right, I can get for you. The one on the right, I can get for you for $13.99. It has all the bells and whistles, 8-speed shifter, full flex shock. It has hydraulic brakes, not disc brakes. They're the same bike, except this is the bike. This is the budget bike. This is the budget version. That's it. Coupons are in the chat and in. So y'all treat yourselves. Stop being cheap. And treat yourself. And not to forget that we also have. Where did my bike go? My bike also for $949. We also got my bike for $949. You basically can get both of these bikes. Both of these bikes for $949. This has a 10.4 amp hour battery. This has a 13 amp hour battery. So the battery is superior. I'm not sure if this comes with a seat post suspension, but I know that mine does because I'm looking right at it. This is more utility. This is more flashy, fronting, perpetrating, whichever. Both of them, $949. You can't beat it. Get one today. Help the platform out and get one today. Help yourself out. Surprise somebody in your family. They would love to have a bike like that. Surprise somebody in your family. Well, all right, y'all. I'm going to be on the Minister channel. It's 6:20 already. I'm going to try and be out the door by 7 o'clock so we can get some daylight. It'll stay daylight until like 8:20. So we can be out of here by 7. We should be able to get an hour and 20 minutes of daylight. Since y'all say that y'all like daylight traveling. I don't know why nobody not talking, but I appreciate y'all watching the video. And like I said, treat yourself to a bike. The codes are in the chat and in the description. So I'll see y'all at 7 o'clock on the Men's channel. Thanks for watching, y'all, and we are out. As Nia would say, see you soon. As I say, hey, I'm going to see you at 7 o'clock. Peace, everybody. We out.